Hello, good evening, ladies. This is your host, Clip, the host of the Clip Level Sports. We're coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. And today, ladies and gents, I will get you guys to the fact that Nick Saban has coronavirus, not looking good there. Le'Veon Bell's earth-shattering move, I will tell you about that for sure. I'll talk with you guys also about the fact that John Cena got married for the second time. Falcons had to shut down the facility because a Falcons personnel official had coronavirus. Dak says he's, in good spirits, right, for sure, stemming from the speed bump that he ran to because of a gruesome right ankle injury that he sustained. Told you guys about that OBJ got sent home for sure because of an illness, but it's not COVID related. He took a COVID test, by the way, before he left. I'll get you guys to that for sure. I'll talk with you guys also about the fact that Ty Lue finalized is the new coach after signing a 5-year offer to be the new Clips coach. Lakers victory celebration was in the Nobu. The late Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier charity exhibition bout will be taking place January 23rd. But Conor McGregor wants it at AT&T Stadium where Jerry's World's at. And then next up comes Manny Pacquiao. Another mega match on the run on the horizon for good old Conor McGregor. I'll get you guys also about the fact that, let's see what we got right here. We also got Daryl Morey has been released for sure after the Rockets have lost in the playoffs, and then it all stems from a derogatory tweet that he sent, which got a lot of scrutiny, by the way, despite the fact that he supported Hong Kong protests and he apologized for that for sure. Get you guys out just for sure, everybody, on that. And that'll be all the news I will have for today, everybody, for sure. So we'll get you guys to it right about now. So basically, Nick Saban has coronavirus for sure. He will be doing Zoom call. He'll be doing by Zoom call. Now, Bama, they're supposed to be facing Georgia by this Saturday. That game has not been postponed as we speak. And pretty much, that's not going to look good there. I mean, now the players, they don't have coronavirus, I can tell you that. So basically, the game is still intact as we all know it. So they're supposed to schedule face off this Saturday night, I'm assuming. So that is all. That's all there's you need to know, everybody. So once again, everybody, Nick Saban is out with coronavirus. He will not be coaching this Saturday. He's in isolation as of right now. It's going to test results. And he doesn't have any symptoms, by the way. I can tell you that right now. So obviously, big blow there. And I don't know how they're going to do without Nick Saban coaching them. So that's all you need to know, everybody, on that note right there. Also, ladies and gents, I want to talk to you guys about the breaking news for sure concerning Le'Veon Bell's rim-shattering move. That, by the way, and you guys are going to want to be in for this. Le'Veon Bell, ladies and gents, has become a new minion. And yes, by doing so, he signed a 1-year offer with the Super Bowl champs, Chiefs Kingdom. That's right. He has signed a 1-year offer to be the new minion of Chiefs Kingdom. Yes, the Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, and of Chiefs Kingdom. This, ladies and gents, is a bone rim-shattering move. All the fans watching at home, watching all over the world, watching all over the country, watching across the globe, watching on social media have been witnessing to see, and they're witnessing it for sure. So, folks, stay tuned, everybody. And I got to say, this is a really, really, really good move. Rim-shattering move. We all know that. So now that Le'Veon Bell is now the new minion for the Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, as we speak, this is must see, must watch. We all know that, though, right? So basically, this is something that a lot of people look forward to. So I applaud Le'Veon Bell for making this move because the Jets, they're trash. They're absolute trash. So Le'Veon Bell, he's in there with the defending Super Bowl champs, of Chiefs Kingdom as we speak. We all know that. And with a new dynasty. Yes, he's in the new dynasty. This makes the Chiefs dynasty a whole lot stronger than it is now. So everybody look out. Look out, everybody. Look out. So he's in there with likes of the engaged, soon to be married, and the fully loaded Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes, who's going to be the fully loaded back Super Bowl MVP as we speak. He's in there Tyreek Hill, the Honey Badger Tyrann Mathieu. He's in there with Sammy Watkins. He's going to be in there with the Clyde Hilaire Edwards. He's going to be in there with guys such as Tyreek Hill. And that is good news. That right there is music to my ears, which it is for sure. So that right there, best news yet. And fans, it's the greatest moment in history. So that's something you all can live with the rest of your life. So that's something that a lot of people are looking forward to, and it all ensued. So that's best news yet, and he's not going anywhere. That's that, everybody. Now, some others I want to point out here, by the way, that Ty Lue has agreed to a 5-year offer to be the new coach, to be the new Clips coach. Now, we all know that Ty Lue, by the way, he did, however, have became NBA champ. Well, since LeBron James was there, he did win the NBA title there for sure. That was LeBron James' third NBA title. Now that LeBron James is a 4-time NBA champ and 4-time MVP, Finals MVP, and the King of LA as we speak. Ty Lue on the flip side has signed to be the new coach for the Clips, by the way. He's in there. He's going to be coaching guys like Kawhi, PG, Paul George, Lemon Pepper Lou Williams, Myers Harrell, and that's all the news to it. Just for that, that's all you need to know. Everybody on that note. So that's the best news yet, and amazing. So you got to leave your credit to for that. Also, another one I hear, by the way, OBJ was sent home due to an illness, by the way, but it is not COVID related for sure. So the Browns are going to take a little precautionary measure to keep him out of the facility for sure. And they're going to and now OBJ, he did take a COVID test, by the way, before he left. And the Browns are going to know the results by tomorrow, by the way. It's very clear whether or not he has any COVID-related symptoms, by the way, from this illness. That's what they're looking at. And hopefully they will get their results by tomorrow, by the way. So honestly, hopefully he's negative, and that's all there is to it just for now on that. So hopefully they should be safe for now. So just hoping that, he's a good spirits, brother. Wish him, nothing but the best, and honestly just hoping that, OBJ's a good spirits, by the way. So that's all there is to it just for now. Others I want to point out here, by the way. Now, Broken Down Dak Attack says he's a good spirits, by the way, is for sure. We all know that. This all stems from a gruesome, fractured right ankle injury they sustained on Sunday, and he got surgery on it. And he also, he's also out of the hospital. He's having post-surgery, and he is, however, in good spirits, as we all know it for sure. And he says he's going to come back. But the real question is exactly, will he come back to Cowboys turf, or will he come back to a different team? So the question is, did the broken right ankle injury affect his career? Well, I would say I wouldn't want to go that far. I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to go there though for a minute. I would probably say that did the broken right ankle injury affect his career with the Cowboys? Did that really affect the end of an era for Dak? For Dak Attack Prescott? So goes like this. If Broken Down Dak takes the blue pill, comes back rejuvenated after his 6 months of rehab are up, then he proceeds to get the standing ovation and maybe consider sending another offer. I'm assuming that happens because remember he did turn a $100 million offer. We all know that. But if he ends up taking the white pill, by the way, leaves Cowboy fans for good, winds up being no-show Dak for good, leaves Cowboy fans in the dust. So, ladies and gents, decisions is, and well, it won't sit well with Cowboy fans. I can tell you that right now, because Jerry Jones is pleading Dak to make his comeback, and Dak, he look let broken down Dak change his mind. All right, let broken down Dak decide what he's willing to do. Now, even though he's recovering. He's having 4 to 6 month recovery. By the way, let broken down Dak decide what he's willing to do on his own. Is he going to take the offer or merely decline? Is he going to come back to Cowboys turf or not to come back and find himself in the free agency portal as we speak? Then, next thing you know it, proceeds to get signed to any other team of his choosing who's in dire need of getting to the playoffs. Could be Dolphins, could be the Jags, could be the Lions, changed for Matt Stafford. It could be the Falcons for Matt Ryan. It could be Danny Dimes or Washington Football or even the Jets. But clearly they got to get together. Because honestly, not doing so good. They're not. None of those teams are doing any good. They're not. They're not. They're really not. So that's all there is to it, just for now. So if that ensues, that will have a huge effect on the Cowboys' chances of getting to the playoffs, which they will not with Andy Dalton there. That will also have a mutual effect on Dak Prescott's contract status. Because remember, he's playing on a $31.4 million offer, and Cowboys are intending to give him a $40 million offer, $40 million franchise tag by next March. And honestly, or just, goes to the free agency portal and not return to the Cowboys turf at all. So my vote right here, ladies and gents, Dak attack, not return to Cowboys turf. Because all Dak has to do, take the little phone call, dial Double J, Jerry Jones' number, and then make his little revelation where it wants to sign, He may, Dak attack may just, call Jerry Jones, and he'll probably do via satellite, via chit chat, by the way, or Zoom call, any of that, or face chat. Question is, so Dak attack, Jerry Jones is gonna be like, listen, Dak, I know you had a tough time, dealing with a gruesome right ankle injury, and you're recovering from home. Glad you are. And look, we want you back, 100%. We want you back. Here, look, I don't want to lose my franchise quarterback. I don't want to lose a legitimate MVP candidate. I don't want to lose one of those. I don't want to lose the top star. And Dak's gonna go, look, I know this is important to you. I know that, you want me back there. And do you want me to give the fans what they really want? But thing is, I failed to help the Cowboys get to the playoffs. I failed to let this franchise get to a Super Bowl, and we're not champions, and we're not going to do this. We're not, and and even though the division's been a dumpster fire, so I think it's in my best interest that it's time for me to move on and consider just taking my talents to any other, team that is. And probably he'll say, and then, Jerry Jones will be, right, that's the way you want it. Well, this is on you. This is on you. I mean, the fans yes, the fans loved you here. The fans, they admire you. They want you back, but you have still a lot of fans, still a lot of viewers, still a lot of subscribers down. So that may ensue there. So clearly, broken down Dak will consider leaving the Cowboys for good because, I mean, yes, Cowboy fans, they want Dak, broken down Dak attack back. I mean, it may have been the end of an era, and he may have been sitting out with it, for the rest. He may be on the shelf with a broken right ankle of his, with dislocated broken right ankle of his. But clearly, his status as Cowboys QB is officially over. And you can say whatever you want, everybody. But clearly, at the end of the day, nobody wants Dak Prescott back. I mean, as Cowboys QB, because the Cowboys right now they're not doing so well. They're really not. I mean, they're gonna have a losing streak ahead of them. So I think the only option is for Dak Prescott for him to just move on because they're just not worth it. I mean, Andy Dalton, what is Andy Dalton done? Lose a lot of games, lose a lot of games. That's all he does, just lose. So Cowboys, I'm sorry if you lose broken down Dak, he's done. And he says he's going to come back. Well, the Cowboys said, well, what if he's lying? What if he's lying? And you're going to assume he's going to come back, assuming that he's going to, make good on his behalf, which may not ensue as in front of our own eyes. But clearly, broken down Dak, look, he's done. It's like literally no chance in hell you're gonna bring back Dak. There's just no chance. No, he may sign with another team, and Jerry Jones won't see it coming. So that's all there is to it just for that. And honestly, if that's what people feel, then that's that. And if Dak Prescott wants to, consider leaving, not return to the Cowboys and maybe sign with another team, well, that's all there's you need to know for that. So fans, stay tuned because Dak Prescott has a decision that he needs to make. Stay tuned for that. Also, there's one point out here, by the way, that let's see. Also, the fact that Ty Lue's agreed to a 5-year offer to become the new Clips coach. So, big move right there. And, that's amazing. And that's all there is to it just for now. Now he did coach for the Cavs. When LeBron James, won his third NBA title there. We all know that. Even though LeBron James won his fourth NBA title, became a fourth NBA champ, finals MVP, the King of LA, and, did that on behalf of late great Kobe Bryant, which he did. And that's all there's to it. And 17 NBA champs, tied with Celtics. So give credit for that. Also, by the way, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. It's going to happen January 23rd. But Conor McGregor wants it at AT&T Stadium, where Jerry's World is. And also, he still wants to get his hands on Manny Pacquiao, another mega match of this century. A lot of people are going to want to talk about for years, ages, centuries, generations, months to come. So that right there will be a must-see, must-watch. And, that's all there is to it just for that, everybody. And hopefully that won't sue. So that's all that you need to know, everybody. Also, another news, by the way, that Daryl Morey is stepping away as Rockets GM, by the way. All stems when the Rockets lost in the playoffs, and it all stems from a derogatory tweet that he sent out, which got a lot of scrutiny. And the fact that in the derogatory tweet said that Daryl Morey supports Hong Kong protest. And this had CCTV pulling off all NBA programming and sponsorship agreements. But the NBA, but CCTV, they returned during the NBA Finals, by the way, showing the game on CCTV, by the way, during the Finals, which they did. And Daryl Morey would apologize for that. So really, Daryl Morey is a piece of trash for sending out the derogatory tweet that said he supports Hong Kong. Not a good look there, and that's not looking good for him. So he's in trouble right now. He's done for. That is that. So this should have happened a whole lot sooner. It really should have happened a whole lot sooner. Stemming from the derogatory tweet that he sent out, I think about a year ago, that is, and that's trouble right there. I mean, why they gotta wait the very last minute? I don't get that. Why the very last minute? Why you? I mean, why did you got to do it the very last? You could have. It could have been sooner. It really should have happened. So hopefully they just get something out of it. That's what they need to do right there. They need to get something out of that. Also, ladies and gents, that John Cena has been married for the second time, by the way, to a new interest that he met in early 2019, by the way. Name of Shay Sharatzada, by the way, who's from Iran, and she was born in Iran, and she's a Canadian citizen, by the way. They got married in Tampa, by the way. And also it says right here that this is Cena's second wedding, by the way. He previously married Elizabeth Huberdeau from 2009 to 2012. Then Nikki Bella, 6 years. But they split up because Cena doesn't want to have no kiddos. Nikki Bella's got a son, with a new interest and Dance with the Stars partner, Artem Shignut. Artem, that is, by the way. So that's all you need to know, everybody. So that's all there is to it just for now on that. And that's all there is to it. And there's I want to point out here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that Pro Football Hall of Famer Fred Dean, 2-time Super Bowl champ and 4-time Pro Bowler, he has been deceased after battling coronavirus complications. So thoughts prayers out to Fred Dean's family members, all his fans, all his viewers of 49ers, subscribers to this horrific loss, by the way. And that's all there is to need to know, everybody, on that. And that's all you should know for sure. So that's all you should know, everybody, on that note right there. And also, Sam Corey, by the way, he had coronavirus for sure. After, he was in isolation by Russian authorities after he had coronavirus, but left on the private plane for sure. That was boarding Russia. And after he left Russia, he tested negative. But he and his wife, by the way, they had coronavirus for sure. They had to be in isolation for sure. They did leave for sure, but they tested negative. So San Corey's under investigation for that, and he may have broken the COVID-19 protocols. So hopefully that works out. That gets simmered down for sure. That's all there is to it. You need to know on that note. So another more to it for that. And also, ladies and gentlemen, that Jared Goff's interest, Kristen Harper, she's auditioning for the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition, trying to land on the cover of 2021. So best news yet right there. And well, nothing more to it I can say on that note. And well, changed everything. So big move with that. Congrats on that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that Charles Barkley is teaming up with Manning to take on Phil Mickelson and stupid Steph Curry for the match 3, raising money for coronavirus relief. It is set to go. It's supposed to occur November 27th, by the way, and break 20 mil. That is returned for charity by match 2, by the way, which the match 2 was when Tiger Woods and Peyton Manning took out Phil Mickelson and Tampa Bay, who a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction. We all know that for sure. So that's all there is you need to know on that. And nothing more I can say on that. So that's all there is you need to know. Also, as Zamboni catches on fire in Bill O'Reilly's regional complex in Brighton, New York, officials, by the way, say a broken hose leaked flammable liquid on a Zamboni, and that didn't look good. Officials put out the fire, and that's all there is to it. You need to know on that. So, those to it. Also, Chris Cavallari is not infatuated with comedian Jeff Dye, by the way. And that's all there is to it. She did, however, lock and load on comedian Jeff Dye, but they are not infatuated with each other. That's all there is you need to know on that. And now, Chris Cavallari, she did split up with isolated from Jake Cutler, by the way, and that's all there is to it. She did file for divorce, and that's all there is to it, just to know for now. So, nothing more to that, and that's all you need to know. Also, it's just that Io Shirai will be facing Cancer yet again in NXT Halloween Havoc. You'll see Damian Priest take on Johnny Gargano yet again for the NXT North American title. And you'll see Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Gonzalez NXT Halloween Havoc. That's hosted by Shotzi Blackheart, and all unfolds on my 27th birthday, everybody, which is in 2 weeks. So that's all there is to know for that, and best news yet. Also, get you talking about what happened in AEW's 1 year anniversary. You saw John Moxley retain the AEW title. Cody retains the AEW TNT title. FTR retained the AEW tag team titles. Hikaru Shida retains the AEW women's title. So, best news yet. And I give credits to for that. And Sammy Guevara has assumed that he was the attacker behind Matt Hardy. For sure. On that. A little more to it. And MJF says that he wants to be in the inner circle with Chris Jericho, and that's all there is to know on that note as well. And well, that's a lot. So nothing more to that I could say. Nothing more to that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say happy birthdays out. Send a little birthday shout outs out to, let's see what we got. Send birthday wishes out to Send birthday wishes out to Anthony Joshua. Send wishes out to Emma Lagasse, Anna Flalo, Kai Mambao, Fred Hoiberg, Jessica Ray, Blaine Gabbard, Jim Palmer, Lily Valentina, Aspund, Yoko Maki, Ferguson Asplund, and Vanessa Muriel, and all the others out there. So that's the best news yet. I can tell you that right now. So that's all there is to it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to catch Vasily Lomachenko taking on Teofimo Lopez for the Unification title bout this coming Saturday night at 10 p.m. live on pay-per-view, everybody. Be sure to catch Brian Ortega taking on the Korean Zombie this Saturday night, by the way. Live on pay-per-view and the ESPN Plus app, and live on pay-per-view, everybody. Must see, must watch main events, everybody. Also, just be sure to also catch Battle of the Goats. You'll see Aaron Rodgers take on Tampa Bay's finest and Tom Brady. It's the third match that both Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady have had. And this will be a must-see, must-watch. And this will be a playoff match. It's gonna wind up being a playoff match. I can tell you that right now. Tear each other apart. One goat will be standing. Now, Tom Brady has beaten Aaron Rodgers twice. And that win streak could be in dire jeopardy. I can tell you that right now. So will Tom Brady make third time's the charm? Or will Aaron Rodgers be able to get his revenge and even the odds against Tampa Bay? So that's all there is you need to know, everybody, for now. Be sure it gets Packers versus the Bucks. That's coming this Sunday at 4:25. So that's all there is to it. You need to know for that. And that is all that's being said. So nothing more to it next, everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do right there for the Khalil Sports. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports YouTube channel and Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, tweets, your reactions, your thoughts on Nick Saban having the coronavirus, by the way, what impact it's going to have on my best football team. Let me know about the comment section. And that's all there is to it for that. And nothing more to it I can say on that. So that's all there is to it. Just for now. What are your thoughts exactly on Le'Veon Bell making a monstrous signing by being the new minion for Chiefs Kingdom, by the way? Send the 1 year out to be the new minion for the Chiefs Kingdom as Super Bowl, and they are Super Bowl champs, by the way. Let me know about the comment section. I'll be more than happy to sponsor everybody on that note as well. Nothing more to it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to address you guys about the fact that King LeBron James LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Kyle Kuzma, Markieff Morris, even Danny Green, Rajon Rondo, Jared Dudley, KCP, and others. They were at Nobu, by the way. Little sushi place. They had a little celebration, and it was amazing. It must watch. So, all stems from when they had their 17th NBA title. Their LeBron James is the NBA, four-time NBA champ and Finals MVP. He's on the brink of eclipsing guys like Elgin Baylor, Magic, Bill Russell, Larry Kobe, Shaq, Will Chamberlain, and you got Kareem the Dream Abdul-Jabbar, and you have, of course, Magic Johnson, and the ultimate GOAT, MJ. So can LeBron James be the ultimate GOAT when he eclipses all these other ghosts of his past? Would that make him the ultimate GOAT? Does that really end the LeBron versus MJ GOAT conversation? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be willing to address sponsor everybody on that as well. So let's do it. He does a Dag Attack saying that he's in good spirits, by the way, and let me know if everything's going to come back to Cowboys turf or not to come back to Cowboys turf. Let me know in the comments. I'll be more than address sponsor everybody on that as well. That's about that for sure. And that's all I got to say. I'll have more breaking news in times of these 2 minutes songs, much which one the clothes, sports, what everything, sports, everything. You don't discuss. Say, Bryce, take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.